about how the education system run by the federal government is so regimented that it's actually doing harm to children. And the guy who wrote the book was a teacher,
Okay.
and he did what was called guerrilla teaching. And what that is he wouldn't sort of follow the national curriculum. He made his own. And more than that, it was life experiences rather than just regurgitating stuff from the board onto paper. He would challenge his kids to take the subway, to go somewhere, to learn something new outside of school, and he would grade them for that. By January 19th, 2038. That's actually called the Y2K38 superbug. And what that is come that date, I think it's like 3:14 UTC time in 7 seconds, UTC time. Any computer that's running a 32-bit CPU is going to die. So it's what's called it's like basically an integer. So it can only be so big in 32-bit. And at 3:14 and 8 seconds, it overflows and it'll crash. So the CPU can't handle a number that big. Think BlackBerry.
Yep.
And I'm going to give you 3 examples of phones. Some of them have been around since before 2026, some of them coming out in 2026. The first one I'm going to give you is called Click Phone. Have you heard of this phone?
I have not.
Okay. So I was at Best Buy a few weeks ago. My wife and I went to Sioux Falls for something, and she likes to shop at Shields. I like do it once over in the gun aisle, and then I usually walk over to Best Buy. And if your wife is like mine, you probably shop a lot at Shields. If your wife is
I
like,
love Shields.
if your wife is like mine, she'll shop there for as long as you let her. Well, you're probably that way too. But I go to Best Buy and I walk around, and Best Buy is a shell of what it used to be. Best Buy used to be the mecca for tech.
I can't say the last time I've walked into a Best Buy.
Yeah, so I'll peruse the Apple section. They do have some like home builder type stuff. I usually walk through the cell phones and see like accessories, and that's my first time I ever saw a click device, and I'd never heard of them before. And what it was a case for your phone that added a keyboard. It was Bluetooth, and as I've told you before, I've been working on building a cyber deck. I sent away to China to have them make custom boards for me so I could use a BlackBerry keyboard and I could connect that to a little computer so I could have a handheld. And I saw this click thing and I'm like, well, this solves my problem. I don't need to worry about that. I didn't like it because I'd have to make the case the same size or my box the same size as their case. But I thought this is a really interesting idea and it looked really nice. Like I saw this and it didn't look chintzy. Turns out the person that created it is Joseph Hofer. And Joseph Hofer is the guy who created the design for the BlackBerry.